Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Third Eye Media. So let's discuss about current affairs which were actually involved on April 1st. So the first topic was Telangana plans hydropower plant in Himachal Pradesh draft ready. The Telangana government is planning to set up a hydropower generation plant in Himachal Pradesh, a state that has enormous potential in this sector. The government wants to invest in it to get cheaper power and meet the ever increasing demand. Officials privy to the policy said that NTPC's 4000 megawatt, which was supposed to be for Telangana as per the Redistribution Act, has not been fully made available even after 10 years. This created burden on the discoms. Only 1600 megawatt plant has been made available so far, and it will take another 5 years to complete the second phase of the 2400 megawatt plant, which was started recently. At present, NTPC electricity rate is 85.90 per unit, that will go up to 28 to 19 once it is completed. The Yadadri thermal power plant is still not completed. So because of all these cases, Telangana is planning hydropower plant in Himachal Pradesh. New plants are being prepared to promote solar power, wind power, pumped storage and battery storage power. The government has chosen to promote solar power on a large scale. Next, with Ramzan nearing an end, spirituality gains prominence across city. Muslims congregate in the small hours for Tahajjud prayers, a tradition of Prophet Muhammad. And this thing we are going to understand some key terminologies with respect to Ramzan. With Ramzan entering its last Daha, there is more focus on spirituality. Daha is nothing but last 10 days. While Muslims congregate in large numbers in the small hours for Tahajjud prayers in masjids across Hyderabad, others, to bring about a stronger connect with God, have left their homes to practice ittikaf and to live in mosques. Tahajjud is a tradition of Prophet Muhammad. The significance of these prayers is to worship Allah and later to ask Him for what we want, to supplicate when all else are asleep. Taraweeh, the special night prayers. Taraweeh are nothing but special night prayers. Tahajjud prayers begin around 3 am. We do it before Sehri. The last 10 days are special because each odd night, 21st, 23rd, 25th, 27th and 29th of Ramzan, Muslims are engaged in prayer for lateful gather, in which supplication and seeking repentance is important. Ittifaq entails living in a masjid for 10 days, engaging in worship and having little to do with the house, having little to do with the outside world. So, three words we have learned here, that is Taraweeh, Tahajjud and Ittikaf. Next, CSIR IICT Tech turns dry leaves into soil conditioner. CSIR, Indian Institute of Chemical Technology, which had indigenously developed high-rate biomethanation technology-based anaerobic gas lift reactor for the generation of biogas and biomanure from organic waste, has now successfully demonstrated that it can be remodeled to convert dry leaves into a soil conditioner. This method, called accelerated anaerobic composting, ensure that only a biomanure is generated, not the biogas. This is a much simpler process. Aeration of biogas and biomanure from organic waste has now successfully demonstrated that it can be remodeled to convert dry leaves into a soil conditioner. This method called accelerated anaerobic composting ensure that only a biomanure is generated, not the biogas. It is a much simpler process, 4 times cheaper and does not require much expertise. It only needs RCC structure and pits without big machinery. This is all. This is the actual picture, which is actually looking like of AAC unit process cycle. So, for example, we consider dung. So, dung is converted into dung slurry and is sent to the AAC unit and we will get a manure. The similar way, dry leaves are shredded first and they are again powdered leaves. These shredded leaves are getting powdered, then they are sent to AAC unit and it will become a manure. So, then we can use it as with the help of pulverizer, we can use it for soil conditioning. This is what is actually happening in the processing. So, this was a bacteria, with the help of bacteria it is done, and later on processing, and last one is post processing method. This is the flow chart of AAC unit process cycle. Next, the pre-processing of dried leaves includes shredding into small pieces. The plant can produce about 6000 kg of soil conditioner a month. There are about 30 AGR based plants across the country. Notably, Boyambali Vegetable Market's 10-ton biogas plant generating 500 units of power was mentioned by Prime Minister Narendra Modi during his Radio Talk Mann Ki Baat. Next, TS to raise 16,000 crore borrowings in first quarter of 2024-25 fiscal. The state government has decided to raise 2016 has raised 16,000 crore through market borrowings in the first quarter of financial year 2024-25. The government has submitted an indent for raising the amounts through the auction of securities during the April-June quarter. The actual amount of borrowings and the details of the states or union territories participating would be intimated to 2 to 3 days before the actual auction day, and would depend on the requirement of the state governments or union territories as well as approval from the union government under Article 293 of 3 of the Constitution and market conditions. Next, genetic profiling of captive jumbos of Kerala to begin soon. The genetic profiling of the 400 odd captive elephants of the state will begin shortly. The Wildlife Institute of India, which is carrying out the profiling to add the details of the elephants to a national database, has provided the forensic kits to the Kerala Forest Department. The profiling of the captive elephants has been completed in few states. It is estimated that there are around 3,000 captive elephants in the country. Captive elephants are the elephants those which are actually participating in festivals. So whenever there are some religious festivals, especially in Kerala, Tamil Nadu, wherever there are some festivals, these elephants are actually part of those festivals. Then such type of elephants are called as captive elephants. Congress callously gave away Kachativu to Sri Lanka. PM Modi attacks Congress over how Indira Gandhi government ceded the island to Sri Lanka in 1974. Kachativu is an island. Okay. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Sunday came down heavily on the Congress over the ceding of Kachativu Island to Sri Lanka in 1974 by the then Indira Gandhi government, an issue that has gained prominence during the Lok Sabha election. Ceding of the island situated in the Park Strait to Sri Lanka by India in 1974. So they are all speaking about this Kachativu issue. So we need to understand later. We might get some more information regarding it later in the coming further days. Next, President Murmu confers Bharat Ratna on L.K. Advani. So in the last recently news, we already see that 4 prominent persons were awarded Bharat Ratna posthumously, but now another person also got. She was not able to, this L.K. Advani was not able to receive due to some health reasons. President Draupadi Murmu conferred Bharat Ratna on BJP stalwart and former Deputy Prime Minister L.K. Advani at his residence in Delhi on Sunday. The ceremony was attended by Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, Home Minister Amit Shah, and the family members of Mr. Advani. The Rashtrapati once said in a post on X. Bharat Ratna is nothing but India's highest civilian award. A record 60 traditional products from across India granted GI tag. Over 60 products from across India, including Banaras Thandai, have been given the geographical indication GI tag. 6 traditional crafts from Assam, Ashari Khandi, terracotta craft, Pani Mitheka craft, Sarte Bhari metal craft, Jhapi, bamboo headgear, Mishing handloom products, and Bihu doll have bagged the GI tag. 13 other products from Assam have been given the tag, including the Bodo Dokhana, the traditional attire of Bodo women, and Bodo eri silk, referred to as the fabric of peace or ahimsa, which comes from the silkworm Samia ricini that feeds mostly on the leaves of castor plant, that is Ricinus communis, and cassava. Bodo jamgra, a traditional scarf, Bodo Gamsa, traditional dress of Bodo men, Bodo Torka, a musical instrument, a Bodo Sifang, a long flute, are also on the list. The famous Banara Thandai, a drink made by blending milk with a mix of nuts, seeds and spices, also got the tag. The drink was first introduced centuries ago as an offering to Sri Kashi Vishwanath deity on the occasion of Mahashivratri. Rangbhari Ekadasi and whole. The Banaras Tabla, Banaras Shehnai, Banaras Lal Bharwa Mirch, and Banaras Lal Peda are among the products that walked away with GI tags in this region. The Tripura region secured 2 tags, one for the Pachra Rignai, which is a traditional dress worn on special occasions, and the Peda are among the products that walked away with GI tags in this region. The Tripura region secured 2 tags, one for the Pachra Rignai, which is a traditional dress worn on special occasions, and the other for the Matabari Peda, a sweet preparation. Meghalaya Garo textile weaving, which is linked to social, cultural and religious rituals. Meghalaya Lerane pottery and Meghalaya Chubichi also secured the tag. So that's all. These were the articles which were actually covered on the Hindu on April 1st. So kindly go through this again. Hope you guys are enjoying. Thank you. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe our channel. That's all.